Apparently, there's nobody else here, so it's just me and my dinner that I did not eat because I was on the other live stream. So y'all get to kind of watch me eat a little bit, and I'm not sorry about it. Deal with it. Talk amongst yourselves. So what's going on in audio this week? Anything? Nothing. Nothing really. I don't think so. Oh, let me hold on. Plug my sign in. Give y'all something to look at. Shit. There you go. Bright as shit. There we go. I mean, fucking motion lights, bro. There we go. There we go. Now we're doing something, huh? Thanks, Jerry. That sign was actually made, oh gosh, 4 years ago maybe from Barnaby. It was in the back of the wall in the Tahoe for since then. At some point, it broke. Well, part of it broke, so I kind of quit using it. And obviously, I haven't driven the Tahoe in 2 years. So there's that. I pulled it out during the we're finally working on the dang thing. Pulled it apart, found the broken solder joint, went ahead and just pulled all the old LEDs and stuff out because at this point they're 5 years old. So I was like, let me go ahead and just pull them out, replace them, put in some new ones, and yeah, no, it's not bad. I'm probably going to switch them over again to the glow LEDs. Just haven't. I don't have enough of that length yet. There we go. I don't know where Bobby is, Steve. I know you're watching, but it's all right. I got this. Who wants to come on live? Steve is driving to Laughlin, so he's driving. Bobby's probably got stuck in a shop or something. That guy is unfortunately not unbanned. So Trap House TV, if you're watching, we won't see your comments. I'm very sorry, but you message me on Facebook, Drew Jones, and I will relay your comments until I get this figured out. I was watching the sign in the thing feed. I assume it shows stuff. So what's printing is just a solder station that a customer ordered. Blue base, gray accents. Yeah, if anybody wants to be on the show, tonight's your night. I don't know. I'm right here, and I'm eating my little dinner because I was on the podcast with Jace Furnell and the other guys from their podcast. Yeah, we can talk about slanted baffles. What you want to talk about? There's Bobby. There he is. What's up, dude? I am going to slam as long as it is in the United States.
Yo,
Yo,
how's it
what's up?
going?
Oh, it's going, dude. Getting a little dinner in.
Yeah, I'm fucking starving like I'm gonna die. I've fucking been here since 3 a.m.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Crazy shit, man. I can fucking show you a little bit of top secret shit. But
Davey, and
not
so slanted
all.
baffles, if you slant the baffle, you have to slant the rear wall behind it at the minimum.
Why?
Loading,
Why?
loading,
Loading?
loading. And so whenever you like people say it helps, what they're talking about is generally as you rotate the face of the wall, you're correcting for the time and phase issues physically. It'll keep getting better until you basically face it all the way forward. With of course, within cone area restraints and whatnot. But as you rotate it forward, it'll get better and better output wise.
Oh, yeah?
Generally. But if you look at all like the loud demo vehicles, they all end up flat again for some reason.
The flat walls?
Flat baffles.
Mine usually aren't flat. Mine are usually staggered, stacked, and stuffed.
Yes, they are. But they're also not like. I guess when I picture an angle baffle, I'm picturing like a fucking angle, like a big one. The hell is that? That's hot.
This is fucking my design work and our boy Jim Brookman's machine work. Pretty gangster shit, man.
That boy does some good work.
He does.
I actually messaged him today about pricing out some stuff.
I got a pretty fat headache. This fucking heat sink on my forehead seems to be helping. And now you're all eating and I'm starving and I'm all, I don't go eat.
Yeah, I was on the podcast with the Liberty Based guys and Jace Furnell and all of them for like an hour. Like 7 minutes before this started, I got off. I was like, all right, I need to get that dinner my wife said was ready.
Nice.
So what is that?
This is the heat sink for our Relentless Neo 4.
Hell yeah. I like that. Did you see that Dayton Audio released their new DATs today?
No, I didn't see that, but I've been interested. We've been talking about it a little bit. Show me.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it up. Let's talk about it.
Dude, I'm excited for it.
With 1,000 watts?
It's 100. Oh, this one's 100.
100's a lot better than 1.
Yes, it is.
Because DATs with 1 watt is pretty much useless. I've pretty much found that through lots and lots and lots of testing.
Yep. There we go.
That bullshit.
Let's see. Present. Share screen. Boom.
Not Jeff. It shows up as Jeff.
So it's a unit. It's a fucking unit. It ain't little by any means.
I would totally order that right now if I wasn't broke as fuck.
So I was gonna order it today, but I was like, you know what? At one point, I had talked to Dayton about it, and we kind of talked about working together in some capacity. I'm like, all right, let me message them. But apparently, this has some patented DC bias testing technology or something in it. And it's 100 watts.
That's cool.
And it does a lot more than like the regular DATs do. So like large signal parameters, that's what we're interested in for one.
Look how pretty that is.
I know. So apparently it does a series of sweeps at different power levels, which fuck yeah.
Look at that. Oh, look, it's totally different when there's different power levels. That's weird.
Right. Let's see, BL versus Excursion. So that's something that DATS could not do before. That's a
Yeah.
big one. KMS versus Excursion. Inductus versus Excursion. Excursion per volt efficiency. So yeah,
Do
I messaged them.
you measure it somehow? Or does it come with a fucking timing light and a fucking little dot on the count and you're off?
We'll find out. I don't know.
Be kind of dope, huh? If it was like, oh yeah, you just you hold this fucking thing over here and it measures the distance that the fucking thing is traveling.
Who knows? I mean, I'm gonna find out. But so I messaged them. I'm like, hey, let's work together on this. And they said, send us all your social media stuff, blah blah. Basically, just to see what kind of social media following I have. So I was like, bro,
Fucking
say less.
Blake's like, what? How much power does that thing make at a fucking half home, bro?
So I threw this together to send to them. That wasn't it. Now I can't remember the damn URL. I've been working on this website a little bit.
Did they release information regarding Slamology?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. Brody Man was asking if I'm coming to Slam. I mean, I probably will, but I don't think they've released dates yet on Slam. So we're holding tight on that until we learn. But we went and visited the Cal Expo for the Gately Audio Show. That'll be in May. So
how was it?
It's the same place where they've done a big audio event during the Autorama car show every year. We're kind of reviewing some of the parameters that we have. So yeah, it's a nice big space. Got plenty of room, and there's decent hotel stuff local, and then there's also the RV place. It's kind of on the other side of like kitty corner of like the opposite corner of Cal Expo, which is kind of fucking huge. So it's a fucking strike. If you were trying to walk to your RV, it'd take a minute, but otherwise, it's kind of awesome if anybody was RVing it out there. So yeah,
sounds like fun.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Partnerships. That was the URL. Oh, I had to head in with the fanciness. Got the matrix rain.
Yeah.
Analytics, just basic stuff. Had brands I work with Gately Audio. That's right. That's right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I threw that together. I was like, let me be bougie. I've been, and then I had my first ever digital download of a pre-done design today on the new website.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
And how much do they pay for those?
$40 is what he paid for it.
Yeah, I like that. I like that shit. I wonder if you could be like, oh, do you want to pay fucking $300 and you can have the whole library of boxes that I have in here?
Shit, maybe.
Yeah, you're like, shit.
So when they get sent the design, this also sends based on info/design support. It's time to build. This page will provide you tools and resources, trusted products, installation guides, blah blah blah. And then I'm gonna add. I'm gonna add to this page. Do you not want to build this? Trusted builders. The answer is Gately Audio only.
Fucking hey, we should fuck around and set it up to where when you're giving somebody a design, like you should have me review it and quote it out on if we were gonna build it.
So we can definitely do that.
I mean, it'd be simple enough. You're like, hey, I'm doing this design for this guy. Here it is. And then I go, oh, yeah, that'd be this much if we built it. And then you go, hey, cool. And then fucking, you can advertise it to your customers.
I tell you what, I can even make it easier than that. I can, so whenever I send designs, they automatically get an email with all the information and everything. I can have that email have a link that'll open up. Be like, hey, do you want a quote from Bobby Gately? They click it. It automatically just sends it to your email, and you can look at it at your convenience and reply directly back to them. try to make things faster. Automation. Let's see. I spent a few days from Massive Audio. I sent a few guys from the Massive Audio tech support to you today. Just thank you. That SMD box is legit. I haven't watched that new SMD video yet. I was going to watch it tonight.
That thing's a fucking unit. That was fun.
Hey, Bobby, is your next advertisement going to be going to suggest that every one of your enclosures has a gate audio? Oh, God. Has a gate audio signature on it?
They do.
Yeah, on the inside. They do. Every one of them.
They have the builder signs their name inside, and then they all have almost all of them have a big Gately engraving on the outside. You know.
Yep.
On this side, Jesus.
Bobby, did I tell you that I had my buddy Tyler using that blue wood shaping disc a week ago, 2 weeks ago?
It's Stuart. It's not the equipment. It's me and my technicians that can design in the software and utilize the tools to make it happen. So almost any CNC machine can do that. Oh yeah, that's a fun tool, huh, Drew?
So I told him, I said, Bud, look, if you want to get through a bunch of wood, just push harder, but be careful.
Well, when my guys are learning it and they're scared of it, I'm all, don't do that on this box, or you know what, here we flip the box around and I'm like, this back edge is a lot of material to remove, and I'm like, I press the fucking handle against one hip and the battery against the other, and I fucking drive that thing like I'm working my dick, and that's how I get that shit done, and that's why it's so precise, is because I have an incredible level of dexterity with the thrust of my hips.
Jim, I will not be there. That is the same weekend as my wife's. It's called the Addies. It's an advertising award thing. So I didn't go last year, and yeah, I didn't go last year. I'm gonna put it that way. And y'all know how amazing my wife is, so I gotta go this year.
What about May 2nd through the 4th, Drew?
Oh, there's something in May, but I don't remember what part of May. I think I should be free for that.
That is, Bo. Thought you knew. It doesn't just ooze out, man.
I am looking forward. Said what shows you looking forward to? I'm looking forward to Aggie Land because Aggie's a great one.
I'm pretty sure Doug is doing nothing at all, Justin.
Made of Steel, because Made of Steel is the only show I go to where I don't bring anything, and I just go hang out and get demos, and it's a blast. I'm not looking forward to Scraping the Coast because it's fucking hot.
So custom boxes, something relatively basic would only be probably 2 weeks, and then if we're talking ultra custom, then as much as 6 or maybe even 8 if it's real crazy. But we're pretty good on top of custom boxes. Did he say he was doing anything at Autorama like in the last couple of weeks, Justin? Because like he's not.
Like when's the Kicker show? That's the show in May that I don't remember. I paid to enter. I just don't remember when it is.
Justin, I'm pretty sure that Doug is not. I mean, I'm like, I wasn't trying to steal it from him. We had already kind of had that going on, and you know, I was like, shit, he moved away and everything.
My man said he questioned your prices, bro.
Yeah, I know. All the guys do, man. It's always There's so many, and that's okay. I get it all day. At least they're, you know what, the ones that can be like, damn, bro, I don't understand
Yep.
why the fuck you charge so much money for these boxes. That's okay. That's fair enough to say. But when people are talking shit like assholes, and they broadcast their fucking nonsense on the internet, that's just not that cool. You can be like, dude, I don't get it. I don't get it. How the fuck could they possibly charge that much? But okay, that's fine. Fair enough. You can sit there and say that shit to yourself all you like. But going on the internet talking shit like a little bitch, like a lot of people do, that's buster ass shit,
May
you know.
17th. Okay.
But
That's my
yeah.
calendar.
But thank you, Stuart. I appreciate it.
Bro, it's like I don't know. I mean, granted, sometimes I have the same thoughts. I look at some people's work, I'm like, damn, how are you charging that much for that?
Yeah.
But I'm
How the
looking
fuck
at it
does
from
anybody
a different
actually give
perspective.
you any motherfucking money for some of the shit you fucking build, motherfuckers? What the fuck?
And then those are the ones who will talk shit to us. Be like,
Oh, what's crazy is 90% of the time that somebody's talking shit about my pricing, they're I look, they're a box builder. And I'm like,
oh,
bro, you wouldn't even fucking exist if it wasn't for me.
like, bro, they
Like,
would charge double what you could, double what you do if they could. Don't let them lie to you.
right. Yeah.
Zero people would charge less if they could charge more.
I'm down. It'll be a good time. I think the 20 hertz demo boxing is a fun class, and like Ben right now is kind of the king of that. And shit, I was like not even 2 dBs behind that with the fucking windows open on the rig. On the Soulgasm was like, holy shit, man. Like, I know 2 dBs is a long fucking way, but I'm just pulling up and both windows down and I'm in the neighborhood. I'm like, that's pretty fucking awesome. I'm sure Ben will gain some more, but and who knows, maybe I'll put forth a little more effort. I ain't trying to blow the goddamn side window out of the fucking Soulgasm again.
Look,
But
y'all go follow Platinum Car Audio Marine on TikTok. I was just looking at their stuff.
okay.
Drew, have
No,
you
we'll
had any
do.
weird requests for a box design? I mean, yeah. Some people are like, I need a design. I need to win a world championship next weekend. That's weird,
Yeah.
man. That's real weird. And no, it's not, Damien. It is not overcharging if people pay it. No Fusion 360 tonight. He said his head hurts. He ain't doing no Fusion tonight.
Now, I don't want to do it every week. We'll do it like every 2 or 3 weeks. So next week we'll do a little something. Um, it'll be fun. So
We can do some SketchUp too. But throw it in there. I'm gonna do some of it. Damn it. What's up with the JP and JR drama? Who's JR? I mean, there's a bunch
John
of drama.
Grabby is what I think he was.
Oh, derp. That makes sense. Mm. Poor
I don't
neck.
know. But
Ooh.
people be buying them 15Ks. John got a little sale going, so ain't buying it from
Bro,
me.
them things. That's a big ass amp.
It's a fucking amp. It's a fucking unit. They're so fucking badass. I'm so happy. Yes, sir. Fuck.
It ain't overcharging if you actually knew what it took to build one of these. That's right, bro. Tell him, Colt. Bro, let me tell you about Colt. That dude there, that's a good dude. That's a good dude. That's
That's
a
my
damn good
dude,
dude.
man. I fucking love that guy.
Bro, I think Colt should really get into building C10s.
A little bit.
Because I know he loves C10s, but like the market for C10s is goofy.
Oh, they're
Like,
fun, man. You know, I have a C10 and a C30.
like,
I never get to look at either of them. One's at Colt's house and one's at my uncle's house.
like if people think that they're overcharging for boxes, wait till y'all see what some of these classic trucks sell for.
Bro, I'm
Sweet
telling you, man.
Jesus.
Telling you, man. I fucking the primary board in the 7100 is the same board that's in a Salt 6. And there actually is a video and an image of it on my Instagram. Yeah. So, yep.
Well, you should start building them and selling them
You
high
should
dollar.
build C10s.
You should build them and sell like fancy ones. Like I say fancy, and they probably are fancy. I just don't see them, but you know what I mean.
Well, it's
Like some of them
so like, I tell you
$200,000
what,
bills.
anything that we're upholstering right now is so fucking challenging. We're like on the floor or on a little workbench. Like we don't have an upholstery area yet. And we're getting ready. Like I got this area that I'm like, this fucking zone is about to get reworked. And I'm going to put a fucking like a carpeted upholstery table right fucking here. And that's where we're going to fucking wrap things. And yeah.
Hunter Martin owns EZDB Designs. He's in. I guess he's back in Florida now. I think.
I think so.
915s and a 6 and a Tahoe. It's tight AF. Tight AF is definitely a word you could use for it.
I mean, I'd have to see how the cage is going together, but maybe, I mean, it's a Tahoe. So how much shorter is the Tahoe than a Suburban?
Like 2 feet.
Yeah, you're really squeezing it. I mean, I wouldn't build a sixth order that's smaller than, well, I might squeeze a little bit more in, like in the Soulgasm. The Soulgasm's wall is like 16 inches back of the B pillar or some crazy shit, or 14 inches back. Colt might actually know. Because we wanted to have plenty of room for Byron's big, gigantic ass to sit in there.
Big boy.
Big man. So there's a lot of fucking space there. We held that back pretty far. So I could have probably gained 8 or 12 inches there. And then if you know, you can maybe, I think you could probably make it work pretty well. If you were basing it, if you had a cage built similar to how we built the cage in the Soulgasm, and you had the wall a lot closer to the B pillar than the Soulgasm, then you could squeeze 9. But it'd be, yeah.
What are we talking about?
So you have to like
talking about sucking into them cheeks.
2 weeks you'll be doing that.
Okay. Yeah.
But for real though, what were you guys talking about?
Someone asked me to do 9
about doing 915s in a
Tahoe.
In a Tahoe in a sixth order. And so I was like, well, based on if you made a very maxed out fucking cage, like a Soulgasm or a Guillotine cage, you could do it.
Well, yeah. Yep.
30 feet seems way too fucking big.
You saying that that's what he can get?
Max, come on, dude.
I mean, for regular 15, what is the need in a sixth order? 2 cubes?
I like to be right about 2 cubic feet, 1.9 to 2.1.
So it's
really depending on the stuff. So you might even get a little smaller, you might even get a little bigger, but like.
So call it like 22 cubes, and then you could shrink if you need to. 21 cubes or something like that.
Yeah.
So he has plenty of space.
Yeah, I think so. Sounds like it. I mean,
Hey, speaking of sixth orders,
30.
When I texted you about having one layer be bigger to act as a flange, you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I was picking up what you're putting down. I've just been wrestling with fucking neomagnets and waiting on fucking nuts and bolts and shit to fucking arrive.
No, you're good.
Dying.
Just made me think about it.
Sir,
I got I got way too much shit to do. Fucking Colt hates me. So I'm just gonna fucking be right here.
I would be.
No.
Yeah, I'll be here, but I'm gonna be probably running around with my head cut off. But what day do you plan on getting out to Laughlin? I don't know if I asked you.
I think we're driving on Thursday, but I gotta ask my wife. She's smarter than me.
Well, I talked to Robbie yesterday. He's gonna get there Thursday evening, like I am, and then any vendors that want to set up Friday, we could do that. I actually just got back from there today. That's why I'm late. I went and the last time I was there, I forgot to measure the lot. I was just like, yeah, this will be plenty big because it's fucking huge. And then when I went to do the lot layout, I have nothing I could like use as a reference for size. So I had no idea like how long this driveway was. Like in my mind, I thought it was like 500 feet maybe. Well, it's 267 yards. So that's times 3. So what is that? 600 and then 180, 21, 701 feet or some shit. So it's quite the lot's bigger than I was thinking, which is great. So plenty of space for activities. Should be good. And somebody asked about a wheelchair last week, I think I remember. Right? It's a little softer than I remember. So I still think wheelchair will be fine, but you maybe put some like fatter tires on it. That's possible. Who's that? That's got to be Bobby's head for sure.
Yeah, but I tell you what, if you hear a siren in here, there's a problem.
Oh yeah, no, it's we in the hood over here. I don't even notice them shits, man. I'm like, oh shit.
That is funny, Cole. Yeah, shit.
God
So what's
damn.
good? What did I miss?
Nothing really.
We talked
We're
a little
talking.
bit about the Gately Audio Show.
And we talked a little bit about the new Dayton audio testing thingy.
Yeah,
Make
we
sure
talked
you
about the Gizmo.
bring a bunch of oh, dude, are you sending me those? Did you send me those for the goodie bags?
Well, I don't know. Probably.
Allie said she was sending me some stuff. Those would be great to go in the bags, or at least bring them to the show.
That's right. These we made these and we were like, oh shit, we can't have the word raffle. It has to be drawing, right? Because in California. So she was like, hey, you need to change this word. Here's the update. Drawing. And they were like, okay. And then they sent them to us. It says raffles. So she called them out. She's like, hey, I'm really sorry, but like, unfortunately, and I made this update. And they were like, no problem. We'll print them for you again. 2,000 more arrive. Raffle. I'm like, she called them. She's like, I'm so sorry that this happened again. But, and they were like, no problem. We're going to do it. She's like, can you send me I don't want you guys to do this again. I'll feel terrible if this happens again. Send me a. So hopefully they're like, we're not in a hurry anymore. We already went to the other event. We didn't get to give them out because, but maybe we'll send more for the goodie bags or something. So.
Well, if you can't get it to me in time, just at least bring some to hand out.
Yeah. Are you and Hammy going to try to come out to the Gately Audio Show?
What are the dates again?
May 2nd through the 4th.
I have to just check my calendar at work. If it's not a tournament weekend, I should be able to. As far as Hammy, that's a Hammy question. But
cool, Justin. Have you been talking to Ray? Justin Stallman?
What was his question? Oh, my
he said Lots of Watts is going to try to sponsor the trophies for the Gately Audio Show at Autorama.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey,
What's cool about the show? I'm sorry to interrupt you. Is that it's at a big ass car show at the same time? So there's a fucking huge car show going on with classic cars and muscle cars and all kinds of cool shit. So yeah.
Are you guys tasked with finding sponsors and getting trophies and all the kind of stuff that I do? Or
I think Ray will take care of the trophies because Ray's going to do that. But otherwise, we're doing all the sponsor stuff.
Okay. I was gonna say because I'm using Lewis this year down in SoCal, and he's doing great work for me and a good price. So Ray, you probably already have a trophy guy, but
Who knows? It's worth looking.
yep,
So
yep.
yeah.
Mark,
We might make some specialty awards the way I usually do, like 3 or 5 or something, big acrylic fucking monsters for something special.
Best of show, best demo, that kind of stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah. The only thing for me that time of year, it's so busy at the golf course. It's hard for me to get time off, but I should be able to finagle some stuff as long as it's not a tournament weekend.
Mark, the only difference I think is the low level was added, or high level.
What you guys got going? Oh, I mean, Drew, I know you're not going to be able to make it, but are you building anything right now, Bobby, for the show? Like you messing with shit? I know you got the subs going on for the new build for the not the new builds, but the new subs for the builds.
Yeah.
But is there anything else like that you're fucking with, or not
I'm
really?
kind of retarded.
You mentioned earlier he's hungry and his head hurts.
I'm getting older and more retarded. So there's that you can look forward to. I don't know. Well, I mean, really, the focus is obviously maybe a few builds might sneak in with some 15Ks and the big old giant fucking 8-channel, and the new subs should be in a couple of rides. I really hope so. I'm trying real fucking hard, and I got my whole goddamn fucking life on the line regarding it, so I got to pretty much fucking handle that shit, or I'm gonna be the brokest person that's ever been. So yeah, I literally spent every single goddamn dollar and then some that I fucking had. So I'm like, I gotta start squeezing some subwoofers out of them cheeks and making cool shit happen. So the 15K is a heavy amplifier. I can't remember what. Actually, I'll weigh one right now, Stuart. Let me go get that bit.
Choke chains. I'd have to imagine that John Nolte will be there with the van.
Bye.
Seems like an awfully good chance. John Nolte.
John Nolte, I'm at the moment testing nothing, but I'm going to get their new DATS LA 100-watt DATS basically.
And that's what he's talking about, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
Right this second, I'm working on one of those little MVI distribution boxes.
So 49.4 pounds is the shipped weight of a 15K. Yep.
So 48.8 pounds.
Yeah.
1 pound worth of box.
Allie's gonna fucking kill me. She's gonna show up. There's a 15K and a fucking ZV6 and a fucking Salt 4 and a Trinity amp and a fucking hoodie and a bunch of shit all on her desk. She'll be like, the fuck is on my desk? Like, I was tired. Wanted to come home. Yeah, hamster will come to the fucking show. Be good.
Is Tammy watching?
That's what Colt is talking to him. He thought he was here. Is Hammy here? Does he love us? Maybe not. But whatever. Justin, yeah, totally down to do that. Maybe give us a call either tomorrow in the afternoon if you can, if you have time, and I'll have you talk to Allison. And oops.
Nice.
Yeah, very cool. Well, thank you, Justin. I appreciate it. Justin's a cool fucking dude, man. I like that guy. He's fun to have at shows. He works his ass off. Shit's loud as fuck. Good dude.
Yeah. So
I think he was being mean to me in the other live stream.
He was.
I think so.
Justin was?
I think so. I might be wrong, but I am fairly confident that was the name.
What was he? Were you being mean to my boy? He deserves people being mean to him sometimes, though.
Yeah, I said that. I was like, fair enough sometimes. And I might be wrong. It might have. I feel like that. I'm about to go back and look now. You know what? It wasn't him because I can't be 100% confident.
Yeah. Justin, were you mean? I mean, he would know. Was you mean to Drew?
It might have been. I don't know. I feel like I recognize both the name and the picture, but we'll just say he wasn't because I can't be confident, and I'm not trying to have no drama.
Okay.
You can go eat my ass with love. Oh, he was. Never mind. That's all right.
Gary.
Talking about Gary Killian.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Well.
Yeah. So fair enough. Like I said, sometimes I deserve it. It is. Don't let the internet break you, brother. I've been on the internet for a long time.
Yeah.
The internet ain't hurting my feelings.
Yeah. I mean,
what are you gonna do? Tell me I'm fat? I know. The internet stopped being able to hurt my feelings in 2017. That was before that, but
Doug is so awesome. Doug is like, Slam Hain will be there. He's like, whatever you guys are talking about.
Doesn't matter. Slam Halen.
Halen, bitch. Bringing that shit.
The day I married my wife, the internet can no longer hurt me. I'm like, buddy, look who I married. Get the fuck out of here.
31 pounds.
What's 31 pounds, John?
That's how much the amp weighs.
No, I just put it on the scale. Motherfucker's fucking 49 pounds. I am not unpacking that bitch. There's no way there's fucking 15 fucking pounds of fucking cardboard box.
Knob. Yeah, there's no way.
Hey Drew, can you speak on how Black Hole Tiles are somehow marketed by two different, completely different companies? So Resonix is just selling Black Hole Tiles. Black Hole Tiles. As far as I'm aware, they're just Black Hole Tiles. And them bitches are expensive.
Hey,
white stuff, the Megazorb.
Oh, bitch.
That we use in a bunch of shit
over
here. It's been really
nice. Get that from Second Skin.
Drew, let me ask you something real quick. You may know this or may not. You know that little zone controller I was using, the Kicker one?
Yes.
So it's got a built-in line driver.
Yeah.
And there's no way to adjust it. I'm guessing just when you turn the line up or turn the knob up, it ups the voltage, to the max or whatever. So with the new LF knob, I feel like the bass is quite a bit quieter. So
you should need to up the voltage going into the LF knob. You do that from the amp, from the DSP?
That's coming from the JL Bluetooth, which is at 4 volts, right?
Well, the chance that you're at 4 volts is probably pretty slim, but it's not going through the DSP first?
No, right now it goes Bluetooth to knob thingy, and then from that to the DSP, and then from the DSP to all the amps and shit.
Okay, then you need to turn the DSP up, just the output of it, because the line driver must have just had more outgoing voltage.
Yeah. Well, the knob itself too. Also, I can up the voltage. It is a line driver. I can.
I would just.
I like. Is it better to do it at that last chain?
Yeah. I would do it on the output of the amp just because That's the last thing, and that's kind of what it's designed to do is amplify things.
Okay.
And you don't want to overdrive the inputs of the amp, the DSP.
Okay, I'll do that then. So when I set my gains, I'll do it from I'll just.
I mean, you should be able to leave your gains just how they were, huh?
Well, I'm gonna leave them where they are, but I guess when I say set my gains, set the voltages, I should say.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. That'll work.
Yeah, the
Hey,
gains.
Bobby, how many 808s do you have in stock?
Who are you asking, Bobby?
Yeah.
Bobby, did you hear that?
I have fucking 0.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, or I'm back orders a motherfucker. Fucking
I know.
steal all my amps out of my truck. My truck is like the most beautiful audio system I've ever owned. My truck sounds so fucking good, and let me just go ahead and just pull all the amps out of my truck and put them in customer vehicles. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Just making sure.
That's right.
I need one. I need one more.
I
But
have
it's no rust from my end.
I have a 606.
No, it's got to be 800 because it's I'm doing two in the Tahoe, one per pillar, and there's 8 speakers per pillar. So but it's no big deal. I have one, but I'm selling the MVI 808 I have here to Tyler, and I'm just gonna buy the VXI with that money.
Right. Well, as soon as they're available again, I can hook you up. But
yeah, no, I'm in no rush. Yeah, Stephen Dunn says, "Shit, what's up, Stephen Dunn?"
I'll fucking take that shit right now, Stephen Dunn.
Hold on now, bro. I need to start up.
The bidding war on the show right now.
No, so I know they're on back order because the guys at Mobile Toys, Jeffrey been talking about, they can't get any.
No, it's a fucking nightmare. What's fucked up is I was like, cool. I got 2 trucks that have almost identical whole audio systems to my truck that we're working on. And so I was like, 2 808s for you and 2 808s for you. And we had one here. And I was like, order fucking 4 more 808s. Let's go. Right on. Sick. Put in the order with a bunch of other shit. And then I was like, did we not get those amps? What the fuck, man? That was like 2 weeks ago. And then Gavin was like, no, they're on back order until fucking March 7th at best. I'm like, sick.
Damn. Well, Stephen Dunn, let me know what you want for that. I'm sure we can figure something out.
You're looking at the 15K. It must be that's what the 808 the 8 channel 4000 weighs. They might have typoed that. Let me see if I can fix it. Let me see if I can fix it. Can you guys still see me? Because I can't even see you.
Yeah.
I can see you.
Okay, that's weird.
So I got we got all 6 power wires ran and 4 grounds ran in the Tahoe. I got 2 more front to back grounds to run, so it'll be 6 power, 6 ground. And I'm thinking about running all the speaker wire under the truck, like for the pillars and doors. But I haven't decided yet.
So let me ask you something. Both of you guys would probably
on the website. It says it's 41 pounds, John, not 31.
What's
but
up,
it
Steve?
should be. It should say 49 or 48. 48
Even
pounds.
41 might be plausible with how big that box is. It's like 3 boxes, right? And the knob and other shit. Maybe there might be 7 pounds of packaging there.
7 pounds of package.
Yeah.
Is that what you're going with?
I ain't got that much. Someone does.
Someone's got more. Anyways, it could be 46 pounds, Bobby. I mean, I don't know, maybe 44.
7 pounds of package.
What I was going to ask you guys, when you build a port for a 4th order, and you're getting it to a certain square inch area, but how much do you guys mess with the depth of the port?
How much do you guys meth?
The way that I've always done it, and the way I'll probably do it again on the Tahoe when we do the port, we shrink from big to small port area till it stops gaining, and then start adding depth until it stops gaining.
Okay. Yeah, because my buddy Dan, who helps me with all my stuff, you know Dan Cantrell,
Yeah.
I think you do. The way he explained it to me is like you're trying to get the mass, that loading mass of air that you're using. Basically, you need to figure out how, like it can, you are shrinking it just like you said, but you also need to make it a certain depth for it
Yep.
to like
Yeah,
work.
because you need to match the tuning, to the resonance of the steel chamber.
Yeah, so I think
Generally.
we're gonna do a little messing with that here in the next week.
So here's something that someone brought up with me. I mean, I tell you who it was. It was Chris Coffee. I know Chris Coffee, decaf. We were talking one night, and he said, "What do you think about the difference between like fourth order with the port like my Tahoe that was all the way across, left to right, with only the depth being technically the main port, the bottom, versus a more narrow port like after I shrank the port area where there's now depth on three sides."
Right.
I was like, hmm,
I mean, technically,
interesting.
you're almost just kind of like folding the port up like this. So, do you almost have the same amount of length of depth? Does that make sense?
Right? That's yeah. And I was like, buddy, you know what? That's a question.
Yeah, I've thought about shrinking it from the inside and making like an actual port opening, like Jeremy
Yeah,
Boyd's.
like I was saying a port like opening versus just a loading wall with like one port board that goes back.
Yeah, or like Bobby, how you did the bloodbath. You know, that had like a port opening versus like a just a loading wall or whatever.
Yeah.
What do
Yeah,
you
the
think?
bloodbath's port opening was like 5.5 inches thick of acrylic. That
Yeah.
exact triple stack
So
fat 2 inch.
and that's just one of those things that like the only way we can really kind of figure out what works best in that one application is to fucking do
Just
it.
I
You can
guess.
build all the different shit.
Yeah. So, but luckily, with the way that we're doing my front loading wall, it's going to be easily removable, but removable just with bolts. So, I mean, you can test it technically over time.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think the depth's going to help a lot, but we'll see.
yeah.
We'll see. I think for door open demos, I don't know. Maybe it is better to have that little
I
bit
know,
of
right? It's a question.
close on the
I
drywall.
think I think for if you're doing doors open, then a vertical as possible, center port as possible makes the most sense. But I mean, like Jerry Eastman's and Brett Baldwin's rigs, the man, they're fucking killers, man. They work real good.
Yeah, and that's actually one thing Brett told me too is he was really stressing how much the depth changed his enclosure. Like he's like, I built it, and I made it a certain size, and I was like, yeah, it was good. But then as soon as I got the port to like, I kept adding until and it just was a huge game changer on the
Yeah.
throughout the whole bandwidth. So
But so, and I wonder if he experienced like when the Tahoe, I gained a lot of bandwidth as I started messing with the port, but the overall output was started to kind of come down at first.
Bobby, do you know if Brett's or in Eastman's are they open on top or is it a full square port or like fully closed port? Or is the top just
I think Jerry's is smooth and Brett's has a little ledge.
And here's another variable, Steve. So like on the sides, you know how you can have the port like stick out and then just have it be a wall with more open airspace on the side of it. That versus just having it be a solid piece of wood all the way to the side wall of the truck.
What do you mean? I'm losing.
There is somebody weed whacking in my parking lot right now.
All right, so
Are they on meth?
trying the best way to describe it.
Let's take
So say you're looking at a square port in the middle of a wall, right? And it's 8 inches deep. Well, there might be 5 inches of wood sticking out inside the ported chamber, right? What if that was just solid wood all the way to the side? So there's
Matt.
no like open space for additional air on the side of the port.
So just the entire front wall was 5
Yeah,
inches.
basically you make it super fucking thick. But let's say you maintained airspace.
Yeah. I
Like,
mean,
would that help eliminate turbulence in the enclosure by not having that open airspace?
I don't know. I mean, you're the fucking enclosure designer, dude.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Right. I'll tell you this: if any designer or any builder says they know it all, they fucking lying to you. Because
I mean,
I've never tested it, so I don't know.
I
it
guess
would
what
it
the
would be
fuck is
cool.
Chris Camp talking about?
It would be cool to have like the
I don't
like
know.
in this.
Yeah, there's a meth head with a. He's actually got a blower, and he's like working on it. But while he's working on it, he's got it like throttle wide open.
It's awesome.
Little meth head that cleans our parking lot, and it's like, why are you doing that at 7 o'clock in the evening when this is like a 4 a.m. type of, parking lot cleanup job? Like the tattoo shop and the barber shop are open. Like, why are you blowing this parking lot all over people's fucking cars? Anyway, he's an idiot. They're the same guys that like 2 years ago I was here and it was like 5 a.m. and my van was parked like right outside my door out here. And they were blowing, like, and one guy started over here and he was making very slow progress. The other one was making his way around, and then they were like blowing at each other under my van. And I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing? They're like, and I'm like, hey, what are you guys sword fighting with your fucking leaf blowers under my fucking van? You guys are fucking idiots. It's not. Yeah, it's. I mean, it's dark. Yeah, that's his thing. He doesn't know. He like woke up and it was dark and it was like, oh, it's time. And he fucking did a goddamn line, or he fucking smoked a fucking goddamn little fucking meth boat. And there he is. No, he clearly doesn't understand how to operate a fucking leaf blower. It's bad. Okay.
Well,
But I'm hungry and grumpy, and I'm gonna go home pretty soon. Let me see. I got some little dust caps. Oh, dust cappy. This one's a little bigger.
No lesson tonight, I'm assuming.
No, I don't want to do it every week. I say we do it every other week or every 3 weeks.
It's good with me. It's all good. How many vehicles
are ripping fucking Neos apart?
Ripping Neos apart? They get stuck on accident?
They fucking get shipped here in a fucking bundle of 30 that are like, but I'm like, how the fuck do I get these fucking things apart? I printed this little wedge.
Yeah.
And I put it on the corner, and I fucking hammer fist it, and it's like, and pops it apart, and then
Wow. I'm surprised they don't ship those with like a thing in between them.
Oh, there is a little, like, 2 millimeter thick little plastic thing between them, but like,
yeah,
it's not as easy as I would like it to be. But I started getting pretty good at it, and then my buddy Junior, who's one of my neighbors, has some storage over here. He was sitting here hanging out. He's a big giant fucking goddamn Drew size. He knows it. Can you rip these apart like this? And he was fucking. And I was like, oh, okay. Don't get them near each other now. He's all. And I'm like, be bad. And they go, and he's like, oh shit, okay. And I'm like, hand me one very carefully.
Yeah.
The other one. Give me that.
Yeah, fucking take his fingertips right off.
Oh yeah, Will.
Fuck, you should have told him that before he pulled it apart.
No, I probably have a fucking bruise on my leg from just 2 of those little motherfuckers. Just 2 of these fucking pinched. I was trying to bring them together, and so I like drag my fucking hand like this, and they go, and they like fucking pinch my thigh right there. I'm like,
oh no. It's a good thing you'd have your wiener out.
Oh, I do that shit on purpose. I'm bringing these home.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how he actually tests how strong they are.
Yeah, that's my Gauss meter. You just tuck my wang into the gap and fucking, there's a lot of magnetic force there.
Yeah. So, I'm glad.
Justin, if you want to talk about some stuff for your build, hit me up. Like I definitely like to hook up, a lot of the competitors, especially local competitors, and help you out with your stuff. And we can work something out. I'd love to have some of my gear in your build. I think it'd be fun. Get fucking loud with these. But yeah. Gentlemen, I am gonna go home and stuff some food into my face and sexually harass my wife.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, I'm cool
2
with
more
that.
weeks, Jerry. Go fuck yourself. 2 more weeks.
It is 2 weeks. 2 weeks and 3 days. Yeah, I think
Bobby says, shit, now I can't go home.
Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna go and work. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, shit comes up quick, man. So quick. This month's gonna just fly by, but I'm ready for it. This year, I'm probably more ready for it than any year. This year,
Good.
like all my ducks are in a row. Shirts are already to print. All the banners are done. Everything's fucking done. I'm just
Man,
chilling.
fucking knock on wood. Famous last words is fuck. We're gonna be like the fucking morning the show's gonna be like, what the fuck? This is the fucking worst fucking ever.
I knock on wood all the time when I say shit like that. Yeah, but I mean, so many years in now, I know what to expect. And like honestly, in the years past, I would stress about shit that is non-consequential and it doesn't help anything. So I know what stuff matters now and what stuff doesn't, and what I need to stress about, what I don't. So I don't know. And these people I'm working with this year, they're so fucking easy to work with. They're like, it's yours, man. It's like pretend it's yours. Do whatever you want. We're on a reservation. We make the rules. I'm like, okay, this is fucking awesome. I guess we're gonna do whatever we want.
They're like, just don't kill anybody. But I mean, if you do, toss them in the river.
Yeah, it's whatever. The Colorado's right there. Just there's big catfish in there. They'll swallow them right up. You're good. So yeah, it should be a fucking good time. It's extended forecast looks good. Knock on wood there too. Lots of wood. Hopefully this stuff's real wood. But yeah, like I said, anybody, if you watched last week, I'm gonna play golf Friday more than likely. Golf.
Oh yeah.
So Jerry, what time can you be here tomorrow afternoon?
Yeah, they have a fireworks launch pad. So I went in that place today where they sell all the fireworks. I feel like they're a little on the expensive side, which kind of makes sense, I guess, because you are at a resort. But sure, if we get a group of 15, 20 guys together to go in there, we could put some cash together and do some damage and have a pretty dope show Saturday night. So I plan
5 o'clock, huh? That's fucking kind of gay.
Is it raining there right now, Bobby?
No, not
Is it
yet.
supposed to? Is it supposed
That's
to?
what I heard. I don't know. I don't watch the news or track anything. I just sit right here at this computer, design things, and try to build shit right here at my desk.
I guess that makes sense because I work outside. I have to track the weather.
Yeah.
We got a 100% chance tomorrow.
Yeah. I don't know, Jerry. Call me when you get off work, and we'll talk to Tyson and see what we can figure out. It shouldn't take us long to tune your shit, but probably more than an hour. I mean, I could fucking tune the goddamn thing, but I don't want to be here all goddamn night tuning fucking your shit. I should just do it. Are you really a meteorologist, Justin?
Yes, the showdown is in Laughlin. It's at the Avi.
I ain't no meteorologist, but I'm telling you, she gonna get a couple inches tonight.
He is a meteorologist. Interesting.
I know. Like, is he though?
That is the one job you're allowed to be wrong fucking all the time. You could just have it.
Yeah, if it's not raining in a fucking hour, man, you're fucking dead to me, Justin.
Well, Justin, how are you going to be mean to me, and then now you have a job that like I really like respect and like fucking think is so interesting as fuck? Like, how dare you?
I
Are
mean,
you, are you
I
I'm
on
pretty
fucking
TV?
mean
love
to you
the science
sometimes
behind.
too.
Okay, here's extreme weather storm chaser. Stop it. Stop fucking lying, bro. That's fucking. It's fucking cool.
The
Stop it.
Friday Gold package is a part of Kicker Show. What's that mean? What's the Friday Gold package? Oh, the Friday Golf package. There's not necessarily package. It's just that I'm going to get there Thursday night. I'm going to play golf Friday morning, and then plan on being in the lot around 1 or 2 to start setting up. Vendors want to get there. I'm going to start marking the lot off and stuff. People can
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
bring their shit in and stuff. So
That's
yeah,
fucking sweet. I fucking love the weather.
Yeah. Rain
I
and
love
snow coming
science shit.
to Arizona. Yeah. There's a chance it's supposed to snow tomorrow. Yes, it's an 18-hole course. It looks pretty good, actually. I drove by it today. Yeah. Possibly. Is Mecca going to be an org there? No. We've got Ayaska, Usaki, Base Wars, DB Drag,
Punctuation.
Emma, and West Coast Audio Files.
Dude, like, I love weather stuff so much. I've already started pricing out a weather station from my house. Like one of the little ones that that people can get. Fucking awesome.
4 SPL lanes and 2 SQ lanes is what we got. Sure. Yes.
SQ baby. We got an SQ event next weekend in Tampa, Florida.
Yeah. Base boy, we've always had Mecca, but the problem is our boy Richard was a Mecca judge, and they kind of gave him the shaft, and he went to Base Wars. So now we run Base Wars.
Speaking of Richard, you know Richard from I think it's Alaska. The Richard Pappison.
He's from Base Wars.
Oh, we must be thinking about another guy. Like a small Asian guy.
You're talking about Travis Chin?
Nope. No, Richard might not be. I guess he might not be Asian, but he's
Richard
him and his
Pappison.
wife.
Yeah, he's a smaller. I'd say maybe Filipino.
Okay. The NASA scientist, like the rocket engineer.
Yes, I think that's
Okay. Yeah. How fucking cool is that?
Yeah. Dude, how about what's his name works for NASA? A lot of people may not know. He's on the east. He's in North Carolina, I think. Zin or God, why can't I think of his fucking name on Facebook? Z.
Yeah. Worked at JPL. Yep. The Jet Propulsion Laboratory.
Do you know who Zin Rashu is?
Yeah, that's the DIY lithium guy that from like that group.
Okay, he works in NASA. He works on the robotics side.
Also, fucking awesome.
Yeah, he's super smart. Good dude too. Every time I go over to like TDH or I usually see him at TDH. I believe he's always super cool.
It's like so many. I tell you, there's so many like awesome people in car audio. That
there are some very smart people in our community.
And then there's more.
And then there's some jackasses too. We have the whole spectrum covered for sure.
Spectrum.
I've always said that car audio has a very low barrier to entry, so anyone can get into it. But that also means that anyone can get into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Car audio. Another example is like RC racing has a lot of like people that you're subjected to because they're there.
Yeah.
And you're like, I would never want to be around this person.
Like even right now.
You're like,
like the first like amazing SQ build I ever heard. I see in a house. It was a full Focal Utopia system. Dude named Matt Sibley, and he's like twice. I think it's a double doctorate in chemical engineering or something for Shell Corp. Like, God damn, bruh.
Yeah. Well, like take Marius. Like
Yeah,
he's doing all that high security
smart
shit.
dude. John Nolte.
Nolte, another one. Yeah.
Weird and smart.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sound is. It's
I
been
mean,
a thing,
you
It
put
was
it
like,
there to say that hasn't been said 680 billion times by all of them.
yeah.
I don't know. I wish JP would attack me like that. That shit seems to be paying my boy Ben really well. Ben's a great dude, and Ben takes good care of his customers and man, JP sure is helping his sales though, or at least helped launch it a while back. That shit was a really good one, the bamboozled fucking deal. But
I just don't understand why he would make a post about him
not paying enough money.
I don't know.
or paying an employee to forge signatures. Like, does he not? Is he that dumb to not know that that's against the law? Like, that is 100% fraud. Like, he's made a lot of money off of selling people something fake. Like, you can't do that. Like, he can seriously get in a lot of trouble.
Apparently he can. He got a whole lot of people that fucking love the shit out of him still. I'm like, I don't know, man.
Well, if there was somebody pissed off enough with deep enough pockets, I'm sure they could get him in some trouble, or at least make him feel some fucking serious heat, because it's a felony to do that. That is fraud. You're not allowed to do that. But I'm not going to do it. I'm over all that shit. But there's some people with deep pockets that don't like him. Who knows what's going to come of it? I don't know. Probably nothing. But if he said he made like $500,000 selling his signatures. So,
Yeah, he made more than that. Yeah,
He
he's
made more
probably
than that?
made. Oh yeah, because I think he does like his average like 175 a year.
Yeah.
Or something silly like that.
Yeah, and he's not even the one signing it. That's fucking disgusting. But par for the course.
That's something.
Par for the course.
That's something.
The way he is.
It's kind of crazy. The person who leaked it is is who it is. That's funny. It's funny.
I've known it for years. I think that I was at a dinner when he probably still has East Coast distribution out of the Sundown warehouse, or at least he did. And this was years and years ago. One of the dinners, one of the employees was telling me, "Yeah, I signed his." He's like, "You think all the stuff that JP sells and comes from the East Coast, he's signing it?" He's like, "No, we have somebody here that signs it." Oh, that makes sense. So yeah, it's
You
fucked
can hear
up.
the fucking leaf blower. It's like, dude, what are you doing? You're still there.
Oh, nice. That's fucking dope. Do you have like a YouTube channel or something?
I'm coming to watch the shit out of this.
I want to see this shit.
Well, I'm about to fucking subscribe. I swear to God.
That's actually a good idea. I never even thought about that.
What's your shit, Justin? Where do we see your?
I'm telling you, I love weather stuff, man. It's
National Storm Center on YouTube, on Facebook.
National Storm Center? Is that what it said?
so fucking awesome, dude.
Where are we at? I fucking forgot. I'm retarded. Yes, National Storm Center. Let me see here.
Oh, it's a porn channel. I'm just kidding.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Where is that? I don't see it on YouTube. You found it?
No, I
porn
didn't
channel.
find anything.
Oh.
No, he said so National Storm Center. And you were live from Oroville? Is that right? On YouTube and Facebook. Oh, okay. I'm going to YouTube now.
I don't see it on YouTube. When I click on that, it's like the national.
Hey, look, send me a link to it, and I'll pull it up on the page.
Morning update on tropical depression. Is that you? Is that him? I don't even know what he looks like. So, I mean, I guess that could be him. These videos are fucking old, though. 2 weeks old, 3 months.
Well, there hadn't really been any kind of crazy weather stuff lately.
7 months. I got to be looking at the wrong thing.
Yeah, what do we? Yeah, my shit's all fucked up, bro.
No, we all got viruses now. It was a fucking scam.
You ain't getting me again, buddy.
National Storm Center Live.
No C.
What?
National Storm Center
No,
Live.
no C at the end.
Let's see. Let's see. National Storm.
All I see is shit from 6 years ago, Justin.
He's like, God damn, y'all all retarded.
Alabama Spotter and Chaser Network? No. No. Yeah, no. Southern Missouri Sky Swarm?
Good night, Jessica.
Yeah, I don't know what. Oh, National Storm Center, maybe. I think I might.
View Earth from the space station. Did you do that?
I got it from Gridley, California. Is that right?
He's in Arkansas, and then what he said?
I thought I saw him say something from Gridley. I don't know.
I got his personal Facebook right here. Let me.
Yeah, Gridley, California. See, I'm on the right page.
What?
Yes, here, I'll send it to you, Bobby.
What happened? How come I can't find the shit? You're fucking shadow banned, bud.
Well, I found it.
Oh, that's a cool story, bro. Oh, look what I found. I found Quietly Loud.
This one.
Just sent the link to the page or to our chat.
Look, it's right there.
Hell yeah! Well, shit.
It's fucking awesome.
Hot damn, California on fire! Oh my god. How was that shit down there? Is it still on fire, or they put all it out by now?
I don't know.
I don't think anything's on fire anymore right now.
Well, that's good.
Storm chasing would be hella fun. Storm spotting, they call it now. Is that the political? Yeah. Door adapter for Ford. Do you make one for the Ram? Well, I've made a couple of different things for the Rams, but they have a lot of different door panels, where the Ford had like the same door panel for like 6 years. But I can probably make something if you send me all the images of your door, and if I figure out if I have one that I've already made, but I may need you to ship me your door panel as well. But I gotta figure it out. Yeah. We got a little Ray Pimley in here. Yeah. God damn it. All right, kids.
All right.
Fuck out of here.
Later, dude.
All right, kids. Love you. Be nice people. Fix your engine noise. Finish your fucking builds. Blah,
I'm
blah,
trying.
blah. See you in a couple weeks.
Yep.
I'll probably stay on for a little bit or hop on my page too. I don't know. I'm working on this here this deer MVI thing.
Are you gonna send stuff? What do you want to do? Do you want to send things? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I can send those art. Do you have the same logo you did last year?
No, it's different.
Okay. Well, send me the updated logo, and I'll see if I can get that put on some solder stations. And then I'll also send out some dash kits. I mean, they'll only fit GM trucks, but I mean, kind of we don't got to count that towards anything. I'll just send them just cause.
Gotcha. Cool.
And tell you what, I'll send the dash kits. Just walk around the show, and anyone you see with that right generation GM with a broken radio dash kit, just give it to them. Here you go.
I could do that. I'll have them take a picture and tag you or something.
Yeah, yeah, whatever. But I'll just send some of those. That way we can fix some broken dash kits at the show. And I should be doing the newer GM truck soon. My buddy Tyler got his 08 back, so I could finally have that for a couple of weeks to do some fitment on there.
Nice. Before I bounce, let me answer that question real quick. As far as I know, Bobby's bringing the guillotine, the Raiden. I guess that's what he's kind of bringing. But then Slam Halen's going to be there, and Byron's build. I can't think of the name of it. Soulgasm, and then I think there's two more I can't think of. He's bringing like 7 or 8. A lot. It's gonna be wild. Should be a good weekend. But with that being said, I am gonna also bounce out here. Drew, you gonna stay on? Or you gonna go on your
Yeah, I'll stay on here for a minute just while I work on this.
monkey box? Yeah, forgot. Yep.
I'm waiting for Steven Dunn to message me, tell me how many pesos he wants for that 808.
I don't think Slam's gonna happen this year.
You don't think?
Nope.
I mean, at this point, I'm kind of with you, man. I'm starting to think they might just call it for the year.
Yeah, I don't think there's enough time to do something that scale. And then the turnouts would. I don't know. It sucks that this is happening because for us, it's a huge revenue generator.
Yep.
For sitting on them. So yeah, if you want a show where you're going to see a lot of these builds at the same place, it's going to have to be one of the smaller big shows like mine. So
I'd kind of determined that it at this point, if it was any later, we were just because I was thinking about going to bring the Tahoe to it, but if I bring the Tahoe, that means I won't be bringing anything for kicker. And
you mean to Slam?
If I bring the wagon,
yeah,
it'll cost me a little less to go to the show.
Right. Kicker is, aren't they gonna? I know he's talked about it a couple times, but I forgot exactly the dates. But they're gonna do something, right? Some sort of show or
Kicker has a show May 17th at Kicker. It's a sound quality event actually.
Okay, that's right.
And I'm registered, so I should be there with the truck and the wagon. So yeah. But if Slam is close, like I heard a rumor about like Kentucky, like on a big lake in Kentucky. If that is accurate, then I will have everything I own there because that's close enough for me to like Brandy can just drive the Tahoe there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
hey, Monkey Box, I didn't forget about you. It's just you're not Bobby. You're bringing your rig. The fuck.
I don't forget about Monkey Box. That thing's fucking awesome.
Guillotine and Raiden, I think, are kind of the two that Bobby's actually bringing. But there's going to be many Gately builds there. But Byron, I think, is bringing his. Maybe I don't think Bobby's bringing Byron's. I think Byron might be coming from Sky. I don't even know. There's a whole pretty much the entire West Coast car audio community is or the industry or whatever industry people. They're all good friends and family now. It seems like all the brands out here are kind of owned. If they're not owned by Sky High, they're all buddies of that we've all been friends for years and years out here. It just happened to work out that way. But yeah, so there'll be a lot of Gately builds. There'll be a lot of Sky High builds. A lot of Phi builds. Fucking Wolfram. I think I said last week they're going to bring 8.
Jesus.
So it's going to be there's going to be a lot of big builds. Couple use should be good. And hopefully Nolte brings the van out because I really would like to see what those Labyrinth enclosures sound like.
Dude, I want to hear that thing. I really do. I actually need to get on a video call with John because I can learn more about how these these LED controllers from Quinn work. But I haven't messed with it yet. But it's getting close to time where I got to put it in the Tahoe, so I got to figure out what all I can and cannot do with it.
Yeah. Oh, and one other thing I forgot, Carlos. I'm sure you guys, some people have been watching what Carlos has been doing. He's building that Jeep, which is Jess's demo Jeep. It's going to be 12 512s in a 6 order, I think he said. It's all caged out already.
Bro, I don't know how people build shit that fast. Fucking crazy.
Yeah, it blows my mind too because I always have to sit and ponder a little bit before I
Yeah, and even now,
Before,
even once we're working on it, it ain't that fast.
when I get working on shit, once I have a plan, I'm usually pretty efficient, but
Yeah,
it takes me a while till I'm just like, okay, let's go. But
yeah.
like Carlos,
Definitely in my older age, I plan more for sure. But
And Hunter, same way. They could like literally just knock out a cage from scratch in a few days.
of course, to be fair, we haven't started welding on anything but like body panels, so that's a slow process just because it's a bunch of tack welds. Maybe it'll speed up a lot whenever we start welding in the bigger pieces.
Yeah, just got to turn that welder way down. You could
Yeah,
go
well,
a little
well,
heavier.
that's I had my buddy Jonathan Lott over here. He did a bunch of the tack welding on the sunroof. I did a little bit, and then actually had my son got up there and like finished it out for the day. He said he really enjoyed working on the like helping with it and doing all that. And I was like, I tell you, it was a real proud moment watching him up there welding the shit out of it.
Um,
It was cool.
I would assume Greg it will have the slow crusher there one way or another. If he gets it fixed to where he's driving it or it gets towed, I believe it'll be there. Sure hope so. Because I know he wants to demo a lot more this year. Dude, fucking speaking of LEDs, man, I'm gonna have to just bite the bullet and buy those buy the glow ones because just yesterday, just from taking subs in and out, I didn't the only thing I had to do because I took the seat out and the strips were like mounted to the seat or whatever, with the glue or the
Mm-hmm.
backing. And just from peeling them off the seat and just kind of like, no, I didn't fold them or anything, just hung them over. Just manipulating them enough, it just basically ruined like one whole strip. Won't even
Go ahead
come
and just suck it up.
dude. Those things are
Let's
garbage.
get you some glow LEDs in there, and you'll be done.
Dude, how are they like for like long not longevity but wear and tear? Like obviously you don't want to be fucking dropping shit on them and
Dude,
banging
I'll be honest. I mean,
like bends and stuff. Like
it,
if you
they feel tough. They feel really fucking tough. They really do. They
yeah,
use 4 ounce copper PCB throughout. So, I mean, it's not thin at all. They're very thick, and you can even order the Hunter's the IP68, which is like it's this basically. So give you like a big rubber fucking cushion on it.
oh if you want it like waterproof.
Yeah. Oh, like the IP65 has like the normal silicone cover, but then this is even thicker.
So when you go through corners, are you cutting and using the actual corner fitting things, or are you just
No. So what I do, especially like with these, since they're expensive, and people for like the kits I've made, people want them nice. I cut them, and I solder in like 90s made out of wires with plugs.
I see.
Yeah. So
I think
like,
that's I think that's what I'm gonna have to do for because I do have these corners, and what I basically have done is, I create like a little back loop, so it's not a
yep.
bend, just kind
No,
of goes.
I'd
But
cut. If you tell me like the exact lengths you want, I can cut. I mean, I can make the kits. I'd be plug and play. That's what I did for a dude in Japan. That's like something I'm offering for people,
okay,
and
well then,
I'll just sell you the LEDs just at dealer cost.
yeah, I'll probably just do that. I'll like take measurements and just
Yeah,
send
you'll
them.
only need like probably do one on the side, back, and the other side. That's gonna be all you need. They're fucking ridiculous.
Well, the way I have it right now is I have a 4-channel controller, and I'm using 2 channels. One's coming out the right, one's coming out the left, and it wraps around the side of the box, and then they come back up through the middle. So it
Gotcha.
there theoretically are 4 lines of LED out of 2 strands. If that makes sense.
Yeah, we'll be able to go over it. Just so like retail wise, like a spool that's like on Amazon normally $20. It's like
Oh,
160. 160.
yeah.
But did you see that video I posted of Branton's last week?
Mm.
Oh
Do they
my
need
fuck.
do they need more voltage or more power, or like is that little controller I have going to be sufficient, or I need to buy?
No, you'll be injecting power around it, but I can wire that in, so that way you don't have to worry about it. It'll just be done.
Okay.
Let's see, was it a short? Yeah, I guess it was a short. Oh yeah, because I didn't upload it to YouTube. I just fucking.
So when you tested the Warhorse the last week,
Yep,
it would go to 16.2 before it was said no
16.2.
thank
16.2 was the limit.
you. Okay, I wonder what do you have 1,000.4 around by chance too?
In the wagon.
I'm curious if that will
Look
do
at
the
that.
same. Jesus Christ.
That's two 36-inch strips running on a Milwaukee 12-volt battery.
Holy fuck.
Bro,
So
it is fucking dumb.
bright.
And then here's like what you have now on the left versus these on the right. Because
That's crazy.
it really honestly doesn't make sense. Because like I've used the stuff on the left forever, and I always thought it was bright.
It's just gonna fuck my eyes up.
Dude,
You know what's good about
yes.
those? Is that like now you can actually use a diffuser and you'll still have good light.
Which is that's my plan. I'm gonna use these inside of a thick diffuser. Let me see if I have a piece of it here. Like a white diffuser that like is designed to like go into a wall or ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have it. So that way, like in the top of the wall, like the ceiling, I'm sure you'll be able to see where the lines are, but you won't be able to see LEDs at all,
Yep.
and it'll just light up from behind the diffusers.
I wonder if that diffuser channel you can buy off Amazon will, if that stuff will fit in it.
Yeah, I mean this is like their normal stuff is same
Same.
width as like normal LEDs.
Maybe that's what I'll do then, because that looks so bright. I don't know if I want it that fucking bright.
Well, I mean you
Obviously,
can turn it down, but
no, but I do like the look of diffused
I do too.
LEDs because you don't see the, the strand.
Yep,
It's better. And if you could put a diffuser on there and then have it really bright, or at least they are so bright that it'll look good still. Like that makes,
exactly. Hell, they're
yeah.
so bright that they don't offer it right now, but they used to offer in a diffuser that was black on all sides, and it would still shine through.
Interesting.
I'm going to get some of their globe rope, which is like their 5 millimeter diffused LEDs, and that's when they have the black side on. I'm gonna put it underneath each amp, so you won't see anything when it's off, but it'll light up underneath each amp.
Do, you know the one that you showed that's like really, really thin that you could put in like dashes and creases in like your fucking interior and stuff?
Yeah, this one. Let me get a
Yeah,
little
that stuff's
screwdriver.
dope. I like that stuff. Like there's some spots in my truck. I'm like, man, they missed an opportunity to put an LED right there.
And so this is a little 5-volt box that I've been tinkering around with. It just plugs in. I just plug it in with USB for now, but plug in. Oh, there we go. But yeah, this stuff is very, very, very thin. But I want to find a place to put these in the Tahoe in there too. Like my only issue is I'm going to be running, not really an issue, but I got to run a 12-volt LED system and a 5-volt LED system because like these little bitty ones are 5-volt.
I see.
12-volt, technically can work, but like you won't find any of this thin at 12-volt.
Do you have to run like a step down or something, or?
No, I'm gonna use a 5-volt power supply.
Okay.
Let me turn these lights off in here real quick. Like what I have in the Duramax, I have a 12-volt to 5-volt power supply just to power LEDs. And it's like super thin. Wow, when camera's like, nah, bro, it's too bright.
Yeah, you can't tell how thin it is, but yeah, I remember you showing some pictures of it. Okay, there you go. Yeah.
It's like razor thin.
And the rope stuff that Glow makes is a lot thicker than that.
It's about a couple millimeters thicker. I wish I should have a little piece of that diffusion material. Actually, oh, here's the bigger stuff right here. And I may not have the rope stuff because it's even thinner than this. Yeah. But like this is the diffuser that I want to try in the ceiling. And then
Okay.
the rope stuff is even thinner than this.
What's your thing making?
A solder station for what's his name? Jaden. Yeah, the website's been popping off the last couple of days.
Nice.
Yeah, so I've been busy keep trying to keep up with that. While luckily the one thing about the website is it's 10 minutes to work a day, and I can get everything for the website orders, like the physical orders, done.
Nice. Yeah, I've
So it
got.
doesn't add any time.
We've had a few come in today. I've got to go do that shit.
And then like that, I need to get with old John Nolte. John, I'll send it to you because I got one of these from forever ago. I'm gonna be able to control everything. Anything new on your kicker builds? Nope. Wagon is the same. It's ready to go. Like I went to Nick's house like a week or two ago and played it.
I took the sealed shrink boxes out. Gonna mess with my loading wall. What else I do? I put new mid and high amps for the doors in.
Switched over to kicker.
Yep, they're all the 1,000.4s now. It's crazy. The burst sheets are all 2,000 watts.
Dude, they're fucking wild. And that's like a real 1% THD on a audio on a AP. Like on a dyno, it'd be a lot. It'd probably be almost 3 or 4K. It'd be a lot.
The mid bass is considerably more noticeable now.
Really?
So now the doors sound like I was hoping they would sound.
Good.
I just think the mids needed more power. Basically, what I did is I've got 4 each door. I have 8 mids, but 4 of them are bridged to each.
Fuck yeah, there we go.
So they're getting what's about 1,000 watts, 250 watts each, basically for the
Perfect.
mids. So they're making a nice little kick now, and let's see what else.
Jerry, yeah. So it's ESP32 based. It's made by they're made by Quinn LED. They're a WLED controller, like all built in one thing.
Oh, the other thing. So I talked to Jeffrey about the gains because I remember when he was on here, he was saying like a specific spot's a good spot to put it, and he said like between 10 and 11 o'clock.
Yeah. So especially if you're setting it, controlling the mids and highs with a DSP, then it kind of.
Yeah. Well, I did that, and the fucking noise floor is like the white noise is just in so much, dude.
Like through the tweeters.
Just so much hiss.
Yeah, you may need to back. I probably back the tweeter ones down all the way because the damn kicker tweeters are so efficient. Fuck.
Well, what I did is I just put all the amps at 0. They're all
Got you.
dead minimum, and I just turn it up to the DSP. So there's still some white noise, but it's manageable now to where
I would probably the tweeters probably came with I know they came with resistors or capacitors.
Yeah.
You may want to put those in line with them just to kind of knock that down.
Yeah, maybe when I take the doors apart to swap out the couple that have the phase plugs fucked up, then
yeah,
maybe I'll run those in there. That's
like that's how loud those tweeters are. They send them with resistors to make them quieter.
Well, like the output, I like the way they sound where the output is now. So if I put the resistors in,
you'll just have to turn the power up a little bit, but it should knock down any type of like white noise like that.
I see. Okay. So I guess in the same essence, the same way where I knocked the gain down, the white noise, a lot of it went away, but I was able to turn it up in the DSP to get the volume back. But the noise,
yeah, kind of. It also depends on like, I guess it depends. Like, I don't need to hear it to know for sure, but yeah, so you put the resistor on, that'll just make the tweeters less sensitive, so they'll need more power, but they also won't pick up white noise like that.
Yeah. All right, man. I'm gonna bounce. If you're gonna stay on.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna stay on. Yeah, I'll stay on for a couple more minutes.
Cool. All right, everybody. We'll see you in a couple weeks. I'll see you next week, but get your ass to the showdown. Later.
Y'all fix your engine noise hat.
Yep. See you, Drew.
Later. Who we got left in here? Resistor and cap difference. So cap will like cross over. It'll be like a high pass, low pass filter, depending on how you do it. Resistor just pulls down volume. And I think it is a resistor that they send with them. I am fairly confident it's a resistor. But they are so loud. Ah, oh, thanks, Stuart. Man, I'm just trying to. I guess same thing. I didn't have a me in high school either. I had a dude named. Uh, oh man, what was that dude's name? Old head or Charlie Kerr. That old Charlie Kerr. He was something, but nothing like we got now. What DSP would you recommend for a 30 component set? Man, I love JL DSPs, and the down for sound DSPs are also solid for their price. It kind of depends on your budget and how much you want to spend on it. I saw someone ask earlier why something about using VXIs and then like dumb amps. Um, yeah, like why like, using a VXI and then feeding into a different amp. And that's one thing I'm doing in the Tahoe is the tweeters and mid ranges will play off of the 808s, and then the RCA outputs of the 808s will power the mid basses in the doors. They'll send signal to bigger amps. One 808 per side for that, and then a tweak 88 dedicated for subs. Mm. Yep. Well, I guess that's a solder station, something like this. Yeah, Damien. That's how the Durmax is. 1005 gets signal in from the radio, then sends RCA output to the 808. That way, I get that left and right all pass. Then it also sends optical out into the 808 that just bypasses everything, goes straight to the RCA output of the 808 for you know EQ filtering whatever. Then that goes out to the RD 1500 to power the rear subs. Yep. How do I feel about folded flat walls Jacquard builds? Uh, never messed with one in person myself, like physically hands on tinkering with it. Uh, people seem to like them when they hear them, so it's kind of all we got. People seem to like them. Uh, 5 hours, 2.5 hours, probably 5 6 hours. That's right, optical loop back. I had to get rid of mine. I was very upset about it. I had to get rid of it, but it's fine. I still have a global left right EQ because of the way I have it routed. I just don't have double global EQs anymore. But the Tahoe's going to have a bunch of EQ. I'm excited about that. MBI is no optical. That is correct. That's why the Tahoe's getting VXI, baby. I'm actually making that one of the MBI things right now. Yes. RCA loopbacks. Um, But I don't think you really I don't think you would really benefit from a global left right EQ in your build. But I mean, it wouldn't hurt. That's right, bud. That's right. I remember that now. Yeah. Deal the stones to get close to a tornado. Or I've had the stones to go walk around the streets in Afghanistan. Fuck it, it'd be alright. J Tune. So JL uses Tune 4.6. That's the current revision of software. To me, it is one of the most intuitive softwares. Period for a DSP, and they have hundreds of hours of training and how-to videos and resources available online. You should be able to get the outputs unlinked. Why not? What are you talking about? I don't know, 15.4 or 16. I don't remember how high it'll go. I know a tweak will go in the 16s for sure. We'll have to look at that. That should be. We can figure it out. I bet we could unlink that, but we'll have to see how it's configured. Maybe my 808 is currently in my office, so I can't. I can test an MVI, which is technically the same thing. I think. Oh, they are the same thing, just minus a little processing. I'm about it, dude. I'm about it. Like I said I've been in some shit situations. See, 59 is plenty for me. That's why I run the Tahoe. I used to run the Tahoe at, and then I figured I would just run it at wherever the DSP's turned off this time. Wouldn't gonna worry about it. I haven't messed with the mini DSP yet, so I can't speak on that myself. I am not in Indy. I am in Louisiana, in the bayou, bruh. In the bayou. That's why my next rad automatically pulls up. Louisiana. We did. That line right there. They just moved our next rad satellite, our next rad station to. You see it there in the middle. It was another probably 40 miles east, and it was higher up, and it was a little higher up, and the angle wasn't as low. So we were only able to see down to like 9,000 feet. Now it's moved over to Hammond with a lower angle. We can see down to like 4,000, I think now, or maybe 3,500 feet, like a lot lower. Yes, we did. Oh no, I needed that. I guess y'all don't really give a shit about next rad. That's gonna load slow as shit. So for like the SQ stuff, I use a modified version of I have a custom target built for the Duramax, but I don't have a super flushed out target for like loud stuff yet because it needs to be very different. But I have a couple ideas on it, especially if we're letting Tune do auto EQ. Damn, two tornadoes. What's up in base we trust? Uh, Dude, that's sometimes I no, I don't want to use the word regret because I don't regret anything, but I wish I would have pursued. Sometimes I'm thinking it would have been cool to pursue a career in something STEM based, whether it be meteorology, or whatever. Louisiana education system makes it quite difficult to do anything like that, especially when you're bored as fuck in school. But it is what it is, right? I know, I know it's not. I've been more considering going back for some electrical engineering stuff just to make one to learn because I want to learn how to learn more about a lot of the electrical stuff that I've been messing with. But I mean, if I ever want to like go work somewhere bougie, say bougie like proper big company, they normally like to see degrees. But I mean that's been changing. I had the director of technical services at JL tell me that one reason they like me, talking with and working with one of their guys is that we both think outside the box because neither of us have a formal education. But this guy's this guy's talking about hyper intelligent, like big brain. But everyone else on staff is traditionally educated, they higher education, so they all think very similarly. Is what he said. 'Cause I'm over here like, well, why can't it do the thing? Yep. You would think There's still a lot of companies that they want you to have that piece of paper. I hear about it a lot, especially down here with the plants. You get guys who have been at a plant 20 years, right? Like they're professionals at what they do, but their boss is some kid 2 years out of college, but he's got a degree. He's the boss, but he doesn't know how anything in the plant actually works. It's like, bruh. Oof. Huh. Nah, maybe so many years of hand. That's it. That's right. I think as we get more and more old heads out of leadership positions in these big companies, I think we're gonna, especially with how common degrees are becoming. Like it makes it. How valuable is it if everyone's fucking got one? Yeah, like one of my really good friends is the electrical specialist at a very large plant, but he's about tapped out how high up he can go in the plant because he doesn't have a degree. But he's the foremost expert on everything in the plant. Like he's the guy. Like he doesn't get days off because he knows all of it. And his bosses, I don't know none of it, but they got degrees. Silly. They definitely pushed that degree stuff to my generation. Get a degree. When people find out my level of like how far I made it in traditional education, they're quite shocked. Well, some people would be like, "Oh, I knew he was a dumbass," but anyone I talk to about anything else, they're like, "Damn, you really a dummy." Damn. Now, some things I obviously totally understand need degrees, and you learn more from degrees. 100%. Like I would benefit from getting, just going for the education on a bunch of this electrical stuff that I like to do, and I would learn how to learn. Be one of the biggest things. Learn how to learn better. They say it's not too old. If you went back to school in your 30s, that means you older than me, bud. I mean, I guess I'm in my 30s, but whatever. Younger than my wife. Eh? Yep. 10 years on me, but she only got 3 years on my wife. She old as shit. She's 40. I just turned 33 back in December. So that would be sick. Shit. That's right. It's crazy to think how long I've been in the car audio industry. I've been directly in industry as an employee 13 years. As a hobby, since I could sit forever. I have thought about just randomly going back to what I was doing. See, I got in 2010, I guess, as a career ish. Did it for 4 years, 5 years. Left car audio to go contracting for the Department of Defense overseas for 3 years to 22 countries: Afghanistan, Somalia, Ethiopia, uh, most of Eastern Africa, Tunisia, so Northern Africa. Anyway, did a bunch of that for 3 years. That's when I started designing boxes. When I was in, I don't remember what country I was in. It might have been Afghanistan. I think I was. We were there just to fulfill contract. So they were just like, look, we don't really have any work for you to do, so just don't die and don't go on the second floor of this building. Say less. And I just wanted something to do, so I started designing boxes. And then I come home. Julian was there with me in Afghanistan. Come home to the flood of 2016 down here, and I was like, everything I owned was underwater. So I was like, well, I'm fucking leaving. Go to Julian's house and wall the nitro. Boom, back in the car audio. Currently, I compete the most in Iasca for SQ, but we don't have Iasca SPL. Like, well, technically, we don't have the Iasca SQ either. I have to travel for it, and I'll basically only compete at Aggie. So, but I compete in all the orgs when I compete. So it's kind of whatever. SPL wise, in 2026, when I start chasing, when I was finally gonna chase some championships, like many years, the Nitro would have been, would have been one of the loudest. It was could have won its classes in like uh, Mecca, USAC, multiple years in a row. But I didn't go, and that's showing up's half the battle. So 2026, we're going to chase IASCA, SQ, and SPL World Championships, and USAC SPL Championship. So I suppose my answer would be USAC for SPL and Base Wars, and IASCA SQ. We don't have anything in Louisiana, man. I mean, I'm going to compete in Iasca SPL just so I can try to go for double champ, SPL and SQ same year. Obviously, two different vehicles, but yep. I'm gonna make the ride 2026. I'm gonna try to go double champ. I'm most concerned with SQ because that shit's hard, man. It was always USAC here until it wasn't. Then it was Base Wars. We had Mecca for a little bit. We've never had drag. We had like 2 drag shows ever. But I don't think we're in the same class. But I'll fight you. I think I got to fight Justin. It's even worse. Ugh. It wouldn't be so bad. Like I see all these shops that a lot of these people get these guys work out of. These garages they got. Well, they got some nice shit. I got a carport with some with some fucking plastic wrap around it. Unlimited Ultimate SQ. I'm in Expert 1. Fuck no, not Expert. Pro 1. Fuck no, I don't want none. You can play with Jeffrey. You play with him. I'm always up. I'm never not up. That's not true. The truck did pretty good last year at Aggie, and not in money round. It didn't do shit in money round, but it did good. It did good in organization. I was half point behind Michael Myers. No, quarter point behind Michael Myers. 3/4 of a point behind Steve Head in Mecca SQ. That sounds right. And then I was right behind Jim in Iasca. And the truck did for where it was. The truck did well. Now it's going to do very well. Very excited. Oh, SPL. Ah. Wait. Wait. I recognize that truck. I recognize that truck. That bench violated me once. This is a MVI. I call it the. Can't remember the part number. MV DSP/12i. It converts MVI speaker leads to RCA. Makes some wiring adjustment that you had to make a couple of wiring flips to avoid blowing up other amps, and then it just gives you a nice clean way to mount it. Looks good. I don't advertise these a lot. They're expensive, and I don't want to sell them to everybody. I think it's number 7. Number 7. Later, dude. I'm gonna message about the that shipping thing when I get back inside in a little bit. I'm not saying nothing, but that's a nice truck. Well, are y'all working? Because if you're not working, then I'm not gonna ask. I'll wait. No, no. The inside of the wall needs a little more work, but I'm saving that for the kids. Let the boys handle that. I've got two 17-year-old boy and a 12-year-old girl. But when I say kids, I mean the 17-year-old boy and his friends, the ones I'm helping build stereos for. They can go work on the inside of the wall. All right. 6. So right now I'm looking at another monitor over here. There's a monitor here, on here and here. So 6. That's a lot. All right, damn, that's loud. 9. It rained today, so the ground is wet. So no. I've been trying to work on the Tahoe every night to get something done. Later. And I'm out of gas for the welding machine. Damn it. I have a bunch of rings I need to weld up. Weld nuts on the back of. My phone at? Oh, it's more forward in my fucking line. No, the printers actually have built-in cameras, so you can watch them from the app. There are, I guess you can't really see them because of the overlay. Let me see. There are 3 altogether. You're watching this one with no light in it. This one's broken. I broke it, but I'll fix it tonight probably. This one just isn't running anyway. No, scraping's hot. Fucking hate scraping. I love scraping, but it's freaking hot. Good night, dude. They think I'm gonna have me a long work weekend too, but the wife and the daughter are going out of town for her 13th birthday little trip. I'm gonna put some freaking work in. All right, buddy. I'm out. I'll see y'all